Hi everybody, Mr. Politics here, and welcome to another video. Do you want to hear a joke? A knock-knock joke. Knock knock, who's there? It's the Thought Police. Could you come and speak to us? Yes, you heard me right. The Greater Manchester Police visited a lady who posted on Facebook about this WhatsApp scandal, and she dared criticise the councillor for saying things that he shouldn't have said, like he said he hopes that old age pensioners die. Well, she just posted a meme on Facebook, and of course the said councillor didn't like it, and he abused his authority by complaining to Greater Manchester Police, complaining that she's making fun of him and using mean words, threatening words. And of course the Thought Police, or should we call them, well, we shouldn't call them Thought Police, we should call them the Stasi. The Stasi came knocking on her door and threatening her, making threats. In other words, what they were saying to her: you will stop posting mean things on Facebook about the councillors, or if you'd, next time we'll come and arrest you. This is what Britain has become since Tutiya Kia has become Prime Minister. I mean, it makes you wonder, doesn't it? Who complained about this? Was it the councillors, or was it Starmer? Or did arsehole Starmer find out about this and he personally intervened, and he asked the Greater Manchester Police to go and knock on the lady's door, threatening her into silence, not to post anything on Facebook again. This is what is happening in Britain at the moment. This is what we're living in. We're living in a communist country. We have a communist government who is Labour, who is trying to control people's thoughts and what we think and what we say. And now, of course, we got the police getting involved. There's been many occasions of this happening, but they only embarrass themselves about doing this. I mean, we all know how useless Greater Manchester Police are. They're a bunch of idiots who can't do anything right. I mean, why don't those detectives who visited that lady, go and do what they're supposed to do and catch criminals? It seems that they've given up trying to catch criminals. Now they're going after anybody who dares have an opinion. If you have an opinion and you say mean things about anybody, we will come knocking on your door and we will silence you into saying nothing. Well, this is not East Germany. This is not North Korea. We're supposed to have free speech in this country and free thought, but it looks like we don't. It looks like Starmer, Comrade Starmer, has successfully shut down free speech. I mean, we all know what an ass kisser he is, Starmer. We all know what an ass kisser he is. I mean, he's cozying up to the EU now, isn't he? He wants us to take us back into the EU again. He was talking, not long ago, he was talking to the EU Commissioner van der Leyen. In other words, he wants to kiss her ass. Well, this is getting beyond the pale now. I mean, anything anybody says now about anybody, I mean, what's next? The police coming visiting your home. What's next? Will they become knocking on your door or daring to criticise Comrade Starmer, saying mean things about him? I mean, who authorised this? Who authorised this? These detectives visiting this lady? Who authorised it? Like I've said, was it the WhatsApp group counsellors who didn't like it, or was it Starmer? But I wouldn't put it past him, because he probably found out about this, and he was told about all the mean things that were being said about the counsellors on Facebook or on X, Twitter, and he looked at them, he was told about what was being said, and he said, right, he picked up the phone and had a word with the Chief Constable of Greater Manchester Police and said, I want something done about this. I want you to send some officers around to this lady, and I want her silenced. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. I mean, he gave a speech today in Scotland. Why the hell anybody bothered turning up to listen to him, Mr. Boring, I do not know. When he makes speeches, he sends people to sleep. But I'm afraid this is what we're living in now in Britain. We've become a communist country. A dictatorship. That's what Starmer has become. He's become a dictator. He's power mad. And we really need to think about finding some way of removing him. The only way we can remove him is if the rest of the cabinet ministers get together and decide they've had enough of him as Prime Minister and they want him removed. But I don't think they will do that. But this is what, like I've said, this is what's happening in Britain at the moment. You wait till Elon Musk hears about this. He'll have something to say about it. He'll rip Starmer to pieces. And of course, Starmer, he's flying to America this week, isn't he? He's going to see Donald Trump. He's going to see Donald Trump. The talks between those two should be very interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if Donald Trump doesn't tell Starmer what he thinks of him. Well, anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.